Hey guys, Jan here in Northview Model Shop with an update on the B-29 Revell Superfortress. A lot of progress, guys, a lot of progress. First things first, I guess we'll start out with the whole thing got primed with duplicolors, just white sandable primer, and man, oh man, good thing I had the respirator on. When I took that thing off, I had this white ring all around my face from the particles, the paint, I guess you call it, in the air. Just a white fog. Definitely won't be doing this, especially a model of this size. There's just so much. I think I burned 1.5 cans of primer, and I didn't lay it on heavy, guys. This was just light mist coats, a couple light mist coats, just enough to get it covered, right? And it took a fair amount of material. So keep in mind, if you want to do this kit, it's really big. There's going to be a lot of everything you're going to use. A lot more glue, a lot more paint, a lot more primer, the whole 9 yards. Anyway, so we got the whole thing primed. Another little thing I ran into was while you're drying it, where you can let usually a car kit, I kind of can set up against the bench here, no problems. This actually, in the where I do my spraying, I had to put screws up in the rafters so I could hang each tree off of it. It was kind of a had-to-do thing, right? Just to keep it so it wouldn't get bumped. Got the prime done. Now we're going to get to paint. I have a great reference book here. It shows really good interior. The cockpit of the B-29, and what they're calling like a zinc chromite paint, green or yellow, on the controls here and the surfaces doesn't match. Green zinc chromite, not close. Yellow zinc chromite, not even close. So I'm gonna attempt this here. I'm gonna attempt Model Master airbrush mixing again, and as you see, one of my first videos. No way in hell could I get it to work for me. Trying to do car body, it went on, rolled right off. Andy X helped a little bit there, but I was still unable, so I gave up. So you know what? We're gonna try it. Hell yeah, we're trying this. So I went to mixing my paint, and let's see here. So we're breaking stuff. What I ended up doing was just taking the little eyedropper and kind of snooped out a little bit of paint, and another use of the spoon here. My spoon, my clean spoon, I dropped a little bit of paint, used my brush, mixed it, now a perfect little vessel to test this. And what I did was I tested on some primed areas here. What ended up happening was I wasn't getting the right color looking for, and once again the wife came to the rescue. She came down, she looked what I had, she said, take 1 part olive drab, take 2 parts yellow, see what you get. Anyway, she hit it spot on. To me, this matches almost perfectly to the color that's in there. So, mix up a fair amount of that. Went at her with the Badger Patriot 105, and we airbrushed out for, and I'm not lying, guys, 2 hours. I went at this light misting coat. Hit every piece that needed to be green, or this kind of chromite color. This now I've got to do this is a little bit of assembly, so now I got to go back and touch up these areas. But it laid down real nice. Now, mind you, I wouldn't do a car with these acrylics. They don't seem to they don't spray well, so you never get a sheen or anything you were after. But for doing the automotive or the aviation or the tanks and stuff, I think these will work real well. I'll do a video on how I mix that up later on. Then for some reason, I don't know why, but on the B-29 you have your chromite colors, and then the center section, your Bombays, was all silver. So, using a different paint system, the Tamiyan flat aluminum, we mix that up for airbrushing, which is just the Tamiyan system, so simple to mix, unreal. But got those colors sprayed out, did all the aluminum stuff, landing gear, stuff like that, right? So where I'm at now is starting to get into some sub-assemblies. This is the main cockpit work area, I don't know what you want to call it. Just starting to do the bottom. This is kind of a tricky assembly here. Nothing really fits well. So there's some fixture holding. You use some clamps and stuff. The other problem is just doing some wings here. These are just the tail wings, which are about as big as a normal 1/48 scale plane. You got to get the glue in there heavy enough and quick enough before it starts to dry. I thought I had a good bond on both sides. When I went to open up, the wing snapped back open, so I had to redo this one. Anyway, guys, that's where we're at. I'm getting excited. This kit's coming together well. I get this vibe. This is going to be a special build. I don't know why. It's going really well. I jinxed it now, probably. But anyway, it's kind of a boring video here. Not a lot going on yet, but we'll keep you up to date. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Adios.